You ever walked in a room, or you ever had somebody walk in a room and then all of a sudden the energy just shifted? See, what had happened was, it's not the environment that is in control, right? But it's the person that is in control of the environment. And in most cases, a lot of us are doing that on a daily basis. We're in constant interaction with different environments, and these different environments are shifting to our now reality, are shifting to the reality that we are projecting upon it. So everything that you see in any space that you're in a sense, you have had an effect on it. Like, say for instance, you walk in and you make eye contact with the first person in there. In that moment, the energy had already shifted, right? And depending on the type of person that you are, the energy shifts in your favor. Now, not everybody has this level of awareness or this ability to do this, right? But everybody does it in some way, shape, or form, even if they're not consciously aware of it, right? So all of us are playing an effect on our environment instead of us allowing our environment to play an effect on us. And you can understand the difference between the two based on how you feel or what comes up for you in each and every moment of your existence, right? There are gonna come times where your environment will have an effect on you, and it will have you feeling however it is that you're feeling, whether it's up or down, depending on the environment. But in most cases, it's your job to be the alchemist and understand how to navigate that energy in that moment. And a lot of people can do it. A lot of people, they may have trouble with navigating that energy. But this is why I'm telling you this, because now is the time to understand how you're playing an effect in your environment today. Now is the time to start to understand it and get clarity on what kind of energy are you bringing to the room. Is it a good energy? Is it a elephant in the room? What kind of energy are you bringing into each and every environment that you step in? Because now, more than ever, your vibe attracts your tribe. And your energy is literally the catalyst of everything that is going on in your life right now. Literally, your energy is what's creating the world around you. And if you're not cognitive of how you are creating the world around you, then you're gonna walk around with this false sense of self. And everybody is just gonna put their ideologies on you, right? Just based on what they want you to do for them in that moment. So you really got to understand and define who you are in each and every moment, because your environment is playing an effect on who you are. And now is the time to shift that. Now it's time for you to start playing an effect in your environments everywhere you go. You see the way that I'm dressed right now, right? Got the bow tie on, looking dapper right now. It's because I'm playing an effect on my environment. And everywhere that I walk, I know that I'm going to project a certain level of excellence, right? Even in the way that I speak, in the way that I carry myself, I hold myself to a different type of standard. And I show up in that way based on how I dress, based on how I present myself, right? Based on how I speak. These are the type of energies that I embody, and these are the same energies that you embody as well, or something similar. The point is, you really have to understand your energy and how you're playing an effect on your environment today. How are people interacting with you? That will give you the indicator that you need to understand how are you being, or how are you affecting your environment. If you show up and you light up the room, people are just so glad to see you even if they don't know you. That's a beautiful thing, right? That means you have a light. That means you are a being who brings the greatness out of everybody that you encounter. And I'll be honest with you, it took me a while to understand this for myself, because I would always walk around, or I'll walk into rooms with my head down, or just at a low frequency, because I felt like, well, I don't want attention, or I don't want people to perceive me a certain type of way. And that was only because I wasn't sure of myself at that time. But now I'm in this element. Now I'm in this era of my life where now I walk into the room, head up, chest out, back straight. Like, I'm walking to the room with confidence. I walk into the room knowing that I'm going to play a massive effect in how the energy is operated in the room. I walk in knowing that. And this is how I walk into every environment. Now, it doesn't happen like that all the time, because at the same time, I do have my doubts, right? I have my fears, I have my worries, but nonetheless, I always press on, no matter what. No matter if I'm feeling doubtful, no matter if I'm second guessing, like, oh, am I doing too much? Or what kind of event is this gonna be? Am I even dressed right? I just walk in with a confidence in me, saying, I am here. I am here. And I make that presence known. Not in a egotistical or boisterous type of way, but I just walk into the room and I let my presence be known. Simply. And this is how you need to start carrying yourself from here on out. You need to walk into every environment, even if it's just you. You need to practice this, right? You need to practice walking into environments and shifting the energy in the room, because this is the time that we're living in now. We're living in a time where it's not about the environments anymore, right? Although environments are important, but it's more so about you and how you're playing an effect on that. Like, once you start to elevate your mindset, your environment is gonna change regardless. I promise you. Anytime your mindset is elevated to another level, your environment is going to change automatically. You cannot, because the energy that you embody, the environment that you're in cannot sustain that. So you have to move. You have to evolve. You have to elevate. You have to go somewhere else. Because if you stay where you are, that means you have to shrink back to the level of that environment. And now we're in this stage where we're continuously growing and evolving and elevating. And I promise you, every step, every level that you get to is gonna get more and more uncomfortable, right? Because with every new level, you're coming into a new understanding of who you are. And that's just how it is. Like, I had a coaching call today, right? And I'll be honest, for me, it put me in an uncomfortable position because it's evolving me, because it's pushing me to think differently, right? The thinking that I once thought is no longer sustainable. And now I have to shift my level of thinking. Now I have to elevate. Now I have to rise higher. Now I have to scale, right? This is just the environments that I'm putting myself in because I want to grow. And I see myself in these environments every single day. Now I have to ask you, what environments do you see yourself in? How do you see yourself causing an effect in every single environment that you walk into? How do you see yourself when you walk into the room? Are you nervous? Are you looking around to see who notices you? Or are you got your head down and you're just walking in like, oh man, I hope nobody notices. You're not making eye contact with anybody. Your posture is off. You just slump like this. Nah. Are you walking in with confidence? Are you walking in with a level of elegance to yourself, right? With a level of poise and class, right? And confidence. I said that already. Are you walking in with that though? I said confidence twice because you gotta walk in with that confidence. You gotta be sure of yourself. You gotta be 100% sure of every single move that you make and every single step that you take. You just gotta have that confidence. If you're nervous, it's okay. It's okay. Tell yourself it's okay to be nervous. I'm in a different environment. I've never been here before. But guess what? I belong here. I know I'm meant to be here, otherwise I wouldn't be here, right? Why else would I be here? Why would I need to feel nervous if I'm here already? If I was not supposed to be here, I wouldn't have been here in the first place. But God put me here for a reason, because He wants me to grow. He wants me to evolve. He wants me to reach higher levels. And that's why you feel how you feel right now, because you're being put in different situations that you've never been put in before. And now it's causing you to grow. It's not second guessing. It's causing you to grow because you have to think differently. You have to think thoughts that you never thought before. You have to look at things that you've never seen in a particular type of way. That's just the environment that you're in now. And this is the environment that we are currently sitting in today. Man, Just imagine who you're going to be in the next few years if you just stay on the course, if you just stay the path, if you just believe in yourself, even when you're nervous, even when you're doubtful, even when you're confused, even when you feel like, man, what is this even doing for me right now? This is not adding any value to my life, although you think that way, right? Really, in reality, everything that you're doing is adding tremendous value to your life. It may not seem that way in the beginning stages, but trust and believe that everything is adding tremendous value to your life. Everything. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be thinking the way you're thinking. You wouldn't put certain things in front of you. I guarantee you, if the person watching this video right now, you're the type of person who has visions and dreams and aspirations, and you may even be an entrepreneur, or a starting entrepreneur, or a small business owner, or whatever the case is. But you're somebody who thinks bigger. You're somebody who sees the grand scheme of things. You're the one who wants more out of life. This is for you. This is your confirmation letting you know that everything is going to work out in your favor. This is confirmation for you, letting you know that every room that you walk in, you are causing an effect. A positive effect, a mass effect. You are causing that room to shift just by your presence. I hope that doesn't scare you. But if it does, good. Keep doing it. Keep showing up. Keep getting in these rooms. Keep putting yourself in these uncomfortable positions, because sooner or later, you're going to find out that, wow, you know what? This is cool. You know, you're going to figure out that these levels that you're at right now are going to become normal, and then somebody's going to come up and they're going to feel the same way you feel. And now it's up to you to mentor and guide that person the same way you were mentored and guided. That's it. So go out here and be great. And as always, thank you for being on the journey with me. Thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you. I truly believe we do better when we grow together, so let's continue to grow with one another. And if you found this video helpful, inspiring, motivating in any way, shape, or form, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notification bell to get notified whenever I publish another video. And if you want more content like this, check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Fanbase, here on YouTube as well, Shorts, all at Paula Zay Anthony. That's Paula Zay Anthony. It'll be right here for you to see. You are the common denominator now, right? You are the equalizer. You are now the one that creates a change everywhere you go. And a lot of people may not recognize it, but you do bring change to people. You inspire people. You bring out the brilliance in people, because they now have to think in a way that they never thought before just by being in your presence. I can't tell you how many times that people are around me and we have conversation. They're like, wow, you actually brought a thought out of me. I didn't even think that thought at that time, right? I wasn't thinking that way, but now I am. Wow, just by talking to you, right? That goes to show that I am causing an effect on people's lives. And you're doing the same thing too. Be proud of that. Stay confident, stay well, stay blessed. This has been Paula Zay Anthony with another Paula Zay Talks. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, peace.